Hi guys, Shion here. I'm going to talk about fighting guard and where are we supposed to keep our hands. So for anybody that wants to do sparring or fighting or any kind of proper technique for combat, you have to have your guard in a specific place depending on the situation. So most of the time people are fighting in karate at a little bit of a distance. So this is the best way to avoid leaving yourself open for kicks, punches, and stuff like that. So, get in your stance. Your stance should be what we call judachi, which means free stance. So it's kind of a stance that's not a forward stance. It's not specific stance other than what feels good for you and your balance, okay? You don't want to be in a straight line, okay? So just find a decent stance that you have good athletic stance, as they call it, or balance. Your guard, okay? So your hands, your upper body and your hands. Number one, you want your chin slightly down. You don't want to keep it straight up, okay? So that's part of it. Next thing is you want your back elbow to be close to your floating rib. You don't want to leave it like this. So your back elbow close to your rib. Now, your other hand, it should be kind of pointing towards your opponent. Your front hand should be about one fist away from your floating rib, okay? And then your arm should bend level with your shoulders. So if you have a guard where your arm is about one fist away from your floating rib on the lead side, the front side, and you have your elbow tucked on your floating rib on your rear side, and then the front hand kind of level with your shoulder, that is where you have the most balance for a high defense or a low defense fighting guard, okay? Also, you can launch your punches straight from these positions here. You can launch your jab just by launching it straight to the target without having to adjust, okay? So this is the free stance or judachi and Gamae, which is free guard, okay? And again, elbow by the floating rib, pointed up, elbow one fist from the front floating rib, okay? And keep your vision towards your opponent, chin slightly down, and that's your basic fighting guard, okay? Point sparring, MMA fighting, kickboxing, this is where it can be from a proper distance, all right? So that's your fighting guard. Whoops.